not gonna lie, I was gonna start off the video driving driving this, but it's too hot for that. Right now we're just heading over to the shop. I got a lot to do today, so I'm gonna head over to the shop. We're helping out Ryan with his car, his fuel system, and then after that we're gonna pick up the Genesis and got some things I want to do to that car as well. And then once all that's done, then go ahead and get started on a build breakdown, everything I got done to the Genesis. I've been getting a lot of questions, you know, what part you got on here, who did this, who tuned that. So I'm just gonna put all those questions basically in one video, do a little build breakdown, price breakdown, everything I got done to it right now. But yeah, that's gonna be later on because it's too hot right now for that. So yeah, I'll catch y'all when I get to Ryan's shop. Yo, the sun crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting too old for this.
You're filming right now?
Yeah.
Sub YouTube. I'm supposed to be making a video right now. I'm not making shit. You gotta bleep that out. You gotta put like a dog bark or something. I'm not making bleep.
Y'all think I'm bad. Y'all think I'm bad with uploading? He's terrible. I'm bad, but he's worse.
Wait, I got the rail on and I disconnected all the lines. That's why I cut them and then, you know, do this and then there's like a diagram that tells you which ones go to which.
How you gonna do it?
Shit, I was gonna do it, but if you want to do it, then like, I mean, like, oh shit, the stop.
Yeah.
I can't talk in front of a camera. But bro, the only hard part, like, slide. So about this, is that, bro, look at this. Those about to be crazy. I'm gonna have to like cut it, obviously.
Yeah, I have to cut mine. I cut mine like right here.
Like right, yeah, right there. Right?
I cut mine here and I cut mine here too.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, it's a V-bend, so it can turn a little bit, but I'm gonna have to like weld the 90 because it just goes straight into the.
You good, mud? Anyways, Ryan got the new fuel pump in. He's struggling a little bit. I'm actually gonna put the camera down and help him now. I've been getting a lot of questions about like what all do I have done to the car, you know, what mods I have. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm gonna go over every mod I have on the car plus how much it costs. So basically just a build breakdown on how much it would cost to get the car exactly, or it costed me to get the car to this point. Now I do have like previous versions of this build, like I built this car like 3 or 4 times now. I can't know. But like when I used to have the car wrapped green. At one point I'll put a picture right in here right now. But I'm not gonna be going over like how it used to be or the stuff in the past, just how it looks right now in its current state and how much it would cost me basically, or you guys, to build this exact same car to this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to a little spot and then yeah. Alright, so we have made it to my little warehouse. If you know, you know. But yeah, this is the car. If you guys have never seen it before. It's a 2011 Hyundai Genesis Coupe. Nothing crazy, just a little Hyundai, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna take too long because it does look like it's about to rain. It does look like it's about to rain soon, so we're gonna start off with the front of the car and work our way to the back. There are some cops here, I'm not gonna lie. Cops be stuck in my little spot. But yeah, anyways, let's get back into this. I'll go ahead and start it off with the hood. This is a VIS carbon hood. Oh, one more thing I'm gonna add. All the prices I'm gonna put in here is how much it costs new. Most of these parts I did get new, but some of them I did get used off someone else. But just for simplicity's sake, all the prices are going to be if you were to buy a brand new off the website from the manufacturer, just to make the numbers simpler, because I can't go back and see how much I paid for certain things a long time ago. But anyways, starting off with the carbon hood. This is a VIS carbon fiber hood. I want to say I've had this hood for like maybe a year now, maybe under a full year. It's really light. It's actually like, when I first bought it, I was like, there's no way like this hood is safe. It's flimsy, crazy flimsy. But I'll put how much I paid for it somewhere up here on the screen. When I go home, I'm gonna edit it, get all the prices and everything. But yeah, right here. I believe it's so close to like $1,400. But yeah, it's carbon hood. Next, we got this carbon grill. I actually have no idea how much I paid for that grill. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know how much it is new. I drove all the way down to Miami for that. I'll put a picture right here when I bought it, but I drove all the way down to Miami for that. Next, front bumper. This is an OEM front bumper, but this is like my third one. If you know, just go back and look at another video. This is like my third front bumper. But anyways, yeah, OEM front bumper, but it has a front lips from eBay, like $150. Yeah, so I mean, it fits nice, it fits well, not any gaps or anything. So yeah, front lip, eBay, $150. I'm not dropping links to no parts. I am gatekeeping. Nah, I'm playing. Headlights. These are Specty headlights. I could be wrong. I don't know. Once I edit and I get the price, but I believe these headlights are about $200. I could be wrong. I got them a while back as well, but yeah. I also used to have the old Specty headlights. I'll put a picture of that up here as well. Back when the car was green, I had the old Specty headlights. So this is like my second or third set of headlights that I've had. So yeah, I believe that's it for the front. There's nothing else new. Actually, this is a new windshield, but I'm not gonna include this, whatever. But yeah, I'll do the front fenders. These front fenders are Monster Service V1 front fenders. I waited crazy long for these to come in. I graded crazy long. These front fenders, I could be wrong. I believe they are $700 after shipping, or $800, about $750 after shipping. I'm not 100% sure. I got the whole kit because of that. So when I'm ready to cut that up, that'll be put on. But yeah, I believe just the front two are $700 after shipping. I'll put the total right here once I get it. But yeah, next I can go ahead and do the paint. This is a this is Twilight, individual Twilight purple off the BMW M cars. The BMW M3s have it, the G82 M4s have it. If you've seen Twilight Purple, you'll know. The camera doesn't pick it up that well. My car is also really dirty, but yeah, Twilight Purple off of G80 M3. Beautiful color. Yeah, car's painted purple. Once further answers, I pick up the camera, I'll show you guys, but however much he says, I'll put the price up here. Going around to the back of the car. Hold on. Going on to the back of the car, go ahead and do the taillights. These are BK2 taillights. These are my third set of taillights. This car's had 3 different sets of taillights, but right now I'm running the BK2 stock taillights. So if you got a BK2, they're free. If you do have a BK1, you gotta buy them secondhand or find them at the junkyard or something, you know. Honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but judging, average price, you could probably get them for about $150. If you can get it for cheaper, that's a steal. But I personally wouldn't pay more than $150, $200 for these taillights, because at the end of the day, they're just stock taillights. So there's that. Carbon trunk. This is a Sebon carbon trunk. Hood's VIS. This is Sebon. I don't care how you want to say it. This is OEM style carbon. I used to have the one with the lip, but I'm not gonna include that into this build breakdown. So, whoa. Anyways, back to this trunk. The trunk, brand new, I want to say is $1,100, $1,100. I believe, I could be wrong, but that price right there. So, yeah, about $1,100. I don't remember how much I paid. I got this a really long time ago. So, there's that. Next, I'll go with this front spoiler right here. Little roof wing. The paint is peeling off of it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the camera did die, but we're on the iPhone now. But yeah, like I was saying, it was painted, but as you can see, I didn't take the best care of it, but it's gonna get repainted. The whole car is gonna get repainted soon. As you can see, the car needs paint. But yeah, I want to say that's all for the outside of the car. If I miss anything, put it down in the comments. Next, I guess I can go ahead and do the wheels. These, that has no, hold on, let's go to this side, it's the good side. These are work CR Kais. Brand new, if you can get them brand new, I want to say they go for about, I don't know, let's say 300 a wheel, 350 a wheel. I have 4 of those. I have 2 of these, 2 of the white wheels, these are T7Rs. And then at home, I have 4 or a full set of the Montegi battles. So if you guys want to look into those wheels, those are the wheels that I run on these. The T7Rs stay up front for fitment reasons, and then the Kais and the battles, I normally just rotate them in the rear based on the event. Sometimes I'll throw a bronze pair up front, but yeah, this is the setup that I got going with right now. Next, steering angle. For my angle kit, I am running a Dassault Fab angle kit. It's a full angle kit. As you can see, control arm knuckle right there, tie rod spacers right there, and tension arms. It's a full angle kit. I have zero complaints about this angle kit. Easy to align, easy to install. I have literally zero complaints. I've had no issues with it. Their service was also really good. So yeah, car gets crazy angle, as you guys can see. This isn't even full lock, not even close to full lock, but yeah, good angle kit. I don't know how much the exact price of it is. I know how much I paid, but I don't know how much it costs. So I'll put in the price of that on the top of the screen right now. But yeah, there's that. I want to say it's about $1,700 new. I believe so. I could be wrong. But next, I'll do the exhaust. The exhaust is a full ISR exhaust, or used to be, but since of the turbo that I'm running, I'll show that later on in the video. But the turbo that I'm running is a top mount, so I couldn't run the full exhaust. So the exhaust is actually custom, but it's based off the ISR exhaust. So I'll just put in the price of the ISR exhaust in here for simplicity's sake, but mine is a custom exhaust. I'm just using the ISR piping. But my exhaust is a full straight pipe, turbo back. All it is the ISR muffler in the rear. So yeah, the ISR exhaust comes with the resonator, but since mine's custom, I don't have the resonator on there. And it's starting to rain. All right, and the rain's over for now. So yeah, we're gonna get back into this. Next thing I'll go ahead and talk about is the brakes. So for the brakes, I have the first set of Brembos are factory. So the Brembo on the back of the rear and the back of the front, these are factory Brembos. That's how they come from Hyundai. If you have R-Spec, it also comes manual with the brakes, ultimate. There's a bunch of weird different additions with these cars, different models, but this came factory with the one set of Brembos, which are the ones in the back. Now the one in the front right there, that is for my hydraulic handbrake, this right here, which this is a GK Tech hydraulic handbrake kit, and I'm also running E46 lines for the hydro. That's the only way I was able to make it work. They don't make Genesis Coupe kits, so FDF dual caliber bracket and Brembo brakes. The rotors, I honestly don't remember how much I paid for them. I don't even remember what brand they are, so I'm not gonna guess. So just imagine the rotors are OEM. Okay, got it? Good. Okay. I'll go ahead and get started with the interior of the car. Got the boys here. It's okay. Those are my dogs. Those are my dogs right there. I mess with them. So yeah, getting on with the interior of the car. Peep, Mario Kart bag. Tell me this is not tough. Anyways, option bucket seats. I got these a while back, I'm not gonna lie. And I waited I think it was 3 or 4 months on shipping because these seats are from Europe. Got the purple back. So yeah, I'll put how much these cost, as well as the Bridge Moto purple seat belts. I'll put how much those cost as well. The rear seat's out because I'm doing something right now, so just ignore that. I'm working on something back there. But yeah, normally the rear seats are in. But yeah, got my fire extinguisher, that ain't nothing. But shift knob, I got that at Clean Culture. Don't even ask me how much it cost because I don't remember. Let's just say 30 bucks, 50, I don't know. Next up, I'll go ahead and I will do this 3D printed gauge pod. I got this secondhand off someone, so I have people that have asked me where to get this. I couldn't tell you because I got this secondhand off someone else. But steering wheel, we have our energy quick release hub, as well as our grip royal steering wheel. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, this custom horn button, I guess, well, horn button delete. I believe I want to say I paid $150 for this. So I'll add that to the cost. Under the hood. What is under the hood of the car? And so things start to get a little bit expensive. All right, here's under the hood of my Genesis Coupe. There's a lot done. It's like 200,000 miles on it, and haven't really had any real engine issues. Is my key in the car? No, it's not, but I'll put in a click of the odometer. But yeah, this is the same engine that came in the car, 2011. This is the same OEM engine, 203,000 miles, I believe. But the car makes about 400 wheel, so there's that. But let's get straight into it. I'll get it started with my turbo. This is a Polestar 3576 turbo. Like I said, I got this a while back as well. Not a while back, maybe about a year ago. I got the Polestar turbo. So put in the price of that here, as well as the Funk Motorsports turbo blanket. That was about, I want to say $200. I don't remember exactly, but that also got imported from Europe. How much I paid for it is actually more than you guys can pay for here in the US, because now they make them in the US. When I got it, it was only made in Europe. So I had to pay the shipping and tariffs and all that stuff. But yeah, you can get it in the US. So now you can actually get this for a little cheaper than what I paid for it. Coming up next, we have the wastegate. That is a Turbo Smart wastegate. I believe, I don't remember what millimeter it is, so I'm not gonna guess. I'll just put it on the screen. But that is a Turbo Smart wastegate. The downpipe and the manifold actually came together as a kit. This is a CX Racing turbo manifold. And before you go in the comments and start typing about CX Racing, I actually got some parts of this manifold re-welded, as well as braced. As you can see right there, I have a brace on the manifold. I got this manifold braced in like 3 different places to prevent it from cracking, because CX Racing is known for the manifolds for cracking. So got it braced. I've had 0 issues so far. So yeah, like I said, no issues on this. My intercooler piping is actually off my old Mishimoto intercooler setup, because I used to run a Mishimoto intercooler. Now I don't. So intake, got this intake right here. I custom made this myself, and I do remember how much I paid. So I'll put that on the screen right now. It's just a coupler, pipe, intake, some clamps, and it's right behind my headlight, right down there. I'll go ahead and do the radiator. This radiator is from eBay, and I have had 0 issues. It keeps the car cool, so I will not be upgrading. I was gonna run Mishimoto, but I heard some bad things about it. I personally have not ran the Mishimoto radiator, but I haven't heard the best of things, so I went ahead, ran the eBay one. Like I said, 0 issues. It fit terrible at first, but trimmed it up a little bit, and it worked out well. Next up, the valve cover. The valve cover was painted by the same person that painted the car. I believe, I want to say I paid about 200 bucks for it. Intake manifold stock. The wiring harness, I custom made it myself. That's why you can't see many wires. You can see the lines everywhere. I'm still working on that. But as for the wiring harness, I custom made it myself. So that was free to do the little wire tuck. Oil catch cans, Amazon. I got it years ago. I'll just throw the price of both of them in there. This bracket broke at the last event. I'm not gonna fix it either, so that's gonna be there in the next video as well, because I'm not fixing it. I'm lazy. Intercooler. This is a Godspeed intercooler. You can see the Godspeed right there. Yeah, but that is a Godspeed intercooler. The clutch that I'm running, I almost forgot about that. All right, for the clutch, I'm running a X clutch twin disc. It was around $2,000. I don't remember the exact number, but it was an X clutch twin disc. 0 complaints, 0 issues. The install was actually a lot easier than I thought it was. I was stressing for no reason. But yeah, X clutch. Pedal feels OEM, but it grabs. It's like an on and off switch. There's no like modulating in the clutch. So yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, there's an X twin disc clutch. I have a video on how to install that. I'll put it up somewhere now. But yeah, my fuel pump I'm running, it is a Dishworks DW300 in-tank fuel pump. I want to say that goes for around $200, $150. As for the injectors, I am running fuel injector clinic 1050cc injectors, and that'll also be on E85. I'm running it on E85. All right, another thing that maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, the OEM ECU sits there for the Genesis Coupe. It's not there because I am not running an OEM ECU. I'm running a Haltech ECU, so I relocated it inside of the car. Haltech plug-and-play ECU. I'll put how much that costs on the screen. as well as my battery's been relocated to the trunk. So yeah, that fuel line right there, rated for 85, is from Coupe store. I am working on redoing the whole fuel system right now. More than likely, the next video will be me installing the fuel system before my event, which is in about 4 weeks. So the head. So if you guys know or not, if you guys have been keeping up, I've been having valve train issues with this car at drift events for the longest. I want to say like 3 events straight that I did not finish because I kept having valve train issues. So I went ahead and got the head rebuilt. So the block is still OEM. The pistons OEM, have not been touched, not refreshed, nothing. But the head is rebuilt with BC Racing titanium valve springs and retainers. Went ahead and put a new head gasket in. I'll put pictures of it in here right now. So yeah, the price I'll put in. Actually, the price right now is how much I paid for the BC valve springs and retainers, and then the price now. Wait, you guys got it? BC valve springs retainers price. All right, cool. Now the next price I'm doing is how much the machine shop charged me for the head resurface, for the pressure cleaning, pressure testing, and installing the valve springs and retainers. So there's that. And I know I'm forgetting something. Anytime I do ask or tell people what I got done to this car, I always forget things like these ARP bolts. Those were like $150. Throw that in there. I have ARP head studs. I don't remember how much they cost, but I do have ARP head studs as well. I'll throw that into the build cost as well. The tune, how much the tune cost, I'll throw that in here as well right now. Okay, I just remembered some more things. Megan Racing motor mounts. Those are like around $200 as well. Megan Racing motor mounts this car has, because I exploded the last motor mounts before an event like a year ago. And then I also have the ISR diff bushings, which that I can show you right now. So yeah, I also have the ISR diff bushings as well as the full ISR rear arm kit. Both traction arms. I also have the camera arm and the tow arms for all from ISR. As well as I'm on Raceland coilovers. I've been on these coilovers for 4 years and I have 0 issues. I hear a lot of things about them, but me personally, my personal experience, I've had no issues with Raceland coilovers, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, you feel me? So yeah, but I believe that is all. I believe that is the build. And like I said, that's just what's on the car right now. That doesn't even count like the spare parts I have at home. I've been through 4 power steering pumps. I think 3 power steering pumps this year, 2 alternators this year. I've been through 1 water pump, 4 belts. You know, there's those little things that add up. Turbo lines, power steering lines, a whole bunch of stuff. But, you know, if you're not drifting the car, you're not really going to run into those kinds of issues. If you just build the car and drive it like a regular person, you'll be fine. You won't have any issues. So that's why I'm not going to include those little stuff into the build cost. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. Like I said, I do have a couple videos planned. I have my fuel system to install, as well as a drift event coming up in the next couple of weeks. Anything that I'm missing, I'm going to put in on the right side right here, because I already know I'm missing something. I'm not going to get everything. Like I said, I forget a lot of the times what I have done to the car. Things like I used to have spec detail lights, a different carbon trunk. This car had a different set of wheels on it as well. It had underglow as 1.2. Your car used to have underglow. I'll put a video of that in right now. I actually kind of like that era. Not gonna lie, I would go back. If I were to redo it, I'd go back to then. But yeah. So with that being said, I guess I'll put the total amount right here in the middle. It's how much I have spent on this setup on my Genesis Coupe. So if you guys want to be able to run this exact same setup, there's a price right there. That's how much it would cost to get you into a, I guess, an entry-level Genesis Coupe drift car. You know, it's pretty simple. Even though there's a lot, it's a pretty simple drift car. It works. Turn on the car, it works every time. This car has never left me stranded. I used to drive it to Orlando, drift the whole weekend, drive it back home. 0 issues, no complaints. So yeah, like I said, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.